the mystery bag that the Anunnaki gods, alien race, possibly had. Now, I say possibly. If you go back and watch my previous videos, I show the exact same bag, including the little holes there and everything, that Egypt has in its museum. So we know it's a bag. But, I mean, some people still say, oh, no, it's a battery. It's used for various different things. And I thought I'd just go back now and show whether or not the Anunnaki actually admitted that they carried bags instead of batteries or whatever else it could be. And so if you go to the Oxford University website, where they translated many ancient texts about the Anunnaki, etc., they did carry bags around. The bags are all over the place. So does that prove it's a bag? Well, I think the previous video I done does, but hopefully this will help you understand they did carry bags.
You talk about God as a male. Why? Who's to say that God has a gender?
I prove that he has a gender, and his name is Enki. They're talking about the father. Go watch my video number 954. I prove it. Just to let everyone know, on my website, ourtruehistory.co.uk, as well as the sets of 5 videos and sets of 50, if you want to watch them in a big bulk lump, I've now added new specials on there, which is free of charge, and you just basically watch other videos that I've done. Do you want proof on how Noah was told by Enki to build his ark? An alien telling Noah. Well, it's all here on my video, the actual proof that you need. Noah's Ark, proof aliens involved. And I read translations of tablets that were translated back in the early 1900s. So although Zachariah Sitchin had got it perfect, there are different versions of the same event, in other words, different tablets of Noah being told by Enki. And I read out this, and I also compare it to one of the other tablets. So you see that they're actually the same, which clearly shows the Bible was a copy of these older tablets. And because of my knowledge, I read out things that help you understand certain people's names, etc. Whereas if you just read this, you might, if you don't know, you might just take it a different way. So that's on my Patreon page, Our True History.
Everything is connected. In a world you thought you knew, one book will change the way you look at life forever. 30 years of research explains how Earth was smashed into. Discover the real name of the alien race we call the Anunnaki. Learn why everything started in ancient Mesopotamia, now modern Iraq. Examine the proof between humans, Anunnaki, and Egyptian rulers. You will find out that there were real giants living with humans. The pyramids were not tombs. They were technical devices built by aliens and man. Do you believe the dinosaurs all died out millions of years ago? Think again. Who really is on the dark side of our moon? Understand who really controls Earth. Crop circles are not just created by man. Look inside the book and discover the mysterious forces at work. Bigfoot is not a myth. They are real and connected to aliens. Everything you need to know and so much more at your fingertips. Available from Amazon, Kindle, and OurUntoldHistory.com.
Breaking news, building blocks of life did come from meteorites. unless you're a numpty scientist. Now, the reason why I say that, I don't think these scientists have thought this through very well. It's just a bit of logic, really. So basically, they're saying certain elements came on a meteorite, therefore that's what probably started life. A meteorite from elsewhere. However, when you look at the actual chemicals that they believe created life on this meteorite, we actually have already had these elements. We already knew about them. So what I'm saying is, billions of years ago, we probably still had these elements, because we clearly have them now. Otherwise, they wouldn't have already done papers on them, etc. So why does it have to be a meteorite that started life here on Earth when we've already got the same chemicals here on Earth? And that's why I don't like scientists sometimes. They don't think, in my opinion. Here's something you may not have thought of regarding the alien Anunnaki race, where they hold this pine cone. And for the longest time, pretty much most people believe that that's a stone object that they hold in the shape of a cone. However, I now believe it may not be a cone, it may be actually a crystal. Now, this crystal's a foot tall, and the Anunnaki, being 8 to 12 foot tall, that would have been a foot long as well, which obviously could have been put into their basket if they needed it to. Now, the reason why I'm talking about these crystals is not only were they put on top of Buddhist temples, crystals, I don't know if you guys are aware of this, could actually have a broadcasting and receiving capabilities without external power. You can actually just use crystals. So what if this was a transmitter and receiver connected to their watch so they could chat to people from a distance?
And God got angry and cast him out of heaven.
This lady's talking about the Bible and Adam, out of Adam and Eve. Now, I thought I'd go through different people's Bible versions, because she's saying that an archangel, Michael, came down and picked Adam up, which is true. A messenger, which is fact, not an angel. And an archangel is a pilot. So an Anunnaki pilot came down. We've got the original texts. I've read them out on TikTok. You can go and read them. They're in the Oxford University website translations, if you're interested. And this lady carries on to say that God cast him out for refusing. And yes, the original tablets say that Adam refused to eat and drink the food on Nibiru. Yes, the translation is heaven, but it's actually Nibiru. And because of that, King Anu sent him back to Earth. So there you go. Facts.